Hi Twin Flames and welcome to your Twin Flame forecast for the week ahead. As always, I have pulled the card for your Twin Flame, for you, and our final card is the next steps that you can take so as to speed up the process to your harmonious Twin Flame union. This is a general reading, so I'm channeling a lot of messages for different people watching this. But if you would like a personal reading to go deeper into what's going on with your Twin Flame and some next steps that you can take in order to manifest your union in a faster, easier way, then all the information for my personal readings is under this video. So let's get started with the card for your Twin Flame and let's see what's going to come up for them this week. And we have surrendering to the journey. Release control. So your Twin Flame is finally realizing a very big truth about the Twin Flame journey, which is that you can't really control it. You can't control how it goes, how or when exactly things unfold. There are things that you can affect, and your choice plays a huge role in what happens. However, a lot of things are beyond your control. So, for example, you don't control your circumstances and how other people around you react. You don't control what the current lesson you need to learn is. What you can control is how you react to the circumstances and the people around you, and how you react to your current lesson, if you're going to learn it or if you're going to resist it. And what you resist persists. So that's what having the power to choose means. So your Twin Flame is realizing that they don't get to choose what their spiritual lessons are when it comes to manifesting your union with you, but they get to choose whether they're going to learn those lessons or not, and what pace they're going in, if they're going to learn those lessons fast, the easy way, or if they're going to learn those lessons the hard way through lots of trial and error. And something that's important for you is to have trust in the process, have trust in God and your Twin Flame that they're making the right choice, just as you're making the right choice. And things are unfolding in a way that is aligned for you and your union and your soul's highest good. And also something that's very important is that you can't control how your Twin Flame acts and reacts. You can only control how you respond to it and what you do about it. For example, you can't control whether your Twin Flame is going to be with other people or not, because that's your spiritual lesson right now. You don't control that. What you can control is how you're going to respond to it. Are you going to take this as an opportunity to feel bad about yourself, to feel like you're not enough? Are you going to use that experience just to practice negative thinking and to give up? Or are you going to take this as a gift and an opportunity to learn a massive spiritual lesson and love yourself in that space? And there's only one answer here that's going to move you forward, while the other one is going to keep you stuck. So that's something very important to keep in mind. Next up, let's see your card and let's see what's going to come up for you this week. And we have the Wandering Path. Enjoy the journey. So if you've been feeling quite depressed, quite negative about your Twin Flame journey, feeling lost, not sure about what direction you're going in, I see there's a compass and a map in this card, and this is giving me confirmation for you that there's going to be some divine guidance very soon that's going to make things very clear for you. So you'll be able to gain a deeper understanding of your situation with your Twin Flame, and you'll no longer feel stuck because you'll know how to move forward from there. I feel like this card is encouraging you to enjoy the journey and not to worry about the destination so much, because when you're on this journey, your destination is guaranteed. But as we said in the beginning, you don't control the exact circumstances and exactly when it's happening. You can just choose if you're going to go the fast route or the slow route. However, no matter what you choose, it's important to enjoy the journey. Don't wait to enjoy your life until you're fully healed, because that's going to feel excruciating. And that will create a lot of frustration in you, and that will actually make you want to give up, because you experiencing joy is at the end of this self-inflicted rule. And the twin flame journey is not a sprint, it's a marathon. So when you're able to cultivate joy as you are on this path, it will be much easier for you to stay consistent with this journey and to get better results. As they say, slow and steady wins the race. So consistency is extremely important here. And make sure that you're doing something for yourself that you enjoy, so as to recharge your energy, and make sure you're not investing in negative thinking, because that's a huge leak of your energy and it's not getting you anywhere. So the advice here is to keep loving yourself and think positive thoughts, because the result you desire is inevitable when you do that. And if that's something that you'd like personal help and guidance with, then I'd love to help you. You can get in touch with me through my socials or my website. Everything is linked below. And last but not least, we have your guidance. What is it that you can do to make this process go by faster? What steps can you take to learn those lessons faster and be with your twin flame sooner rather than later? And we have discovering truth. You stand in the light of truth. So something that's been touched on in this reading is negative thinking. And I feel like this card is also about that. Like not allowing yourself to overanalyze situations and stay in negative thinking. Of course, you want to be able to feel your feelings, see where the negativity is coming from. If it's from past trauma or a wound from a previous relationship, a limiting belief, and we want to address that, but we don't want to stay in it longer than we have to. The purpose of the negative feeling is to point to a misalignment, not to, stay in it forever, because that feels very bad and it gets you nowhere. And it's also not true. Like thinking, for example, that you and your twin flame aren't meant to be together because there's obstacles in the way, that's not serving you and it's not true. It's the obstacles that are pointing you to your next step. So essentially, these are the way forward, addressing those obstacles. And that's extremely important to pay attention to, your mindset, especially if you're surrounded by people who are negative about love, or maybe they don't believe in it, they don't believe in the twin flame journey, they judge your relationship with your twin flame. So that's, even more important. Being aware that these are beliefs that these people hold and they don't have to affect you. It's okay for you to have a different opinion, and it's okay to follow your inner guidance instead of listening to negativity, because there's a lot of it out there. I'm sure you've already encountered that. And staying with it really doesn't help or serve you. Also, this week I would pay special attention to being aligned with truth and divine truth specifically. And sometimes when we are experiencing a wound when it comes to the twin flame journey, we are very quick to project that this is my twin flame's fault and it's their thing to work through, even though we're very upset about it. But the thing is, if you're upset by something your twin flame is doing, there's also something for you to work through. And the solution here isn't to numb out to the feeling and claim that you're not upset when you actually are, because that's delaying your union. The solution is just identify where you're hurt, love this part of yourself, apply the mirror exercise, and we can move on. No more of the weird behavior that upset you in the first place because you healed it. We can go on our merry way. So make sure that you're being very truthful with yourself about what your twin flame is showing you, what they're reflecting to you, and what you're feeling about it, because that has the potential to make things go by faster, or, just pause and stop and not move forward at all. So this is all I had for you, my dear twin flames. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next one.